Welcome to Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Your DayWeather podcast brought to you by ConverseCountyTourism.com. Feel the energy of Converse County. Explore Douglas's railroad heritage, Ayers Natural Bridge, and the Jackalope Legend. Glen Rock boasts scenic trails, dinosaur history, and small town charm. Plan your visit at ConverseCountyTourism.com. Well, we're going to have less wind, which I think will make everybody happy. It won't go away completely, but for those of you who have been plagued with wind over the last 3 days, you know who you are. You're going to get a little bit of a break. Warmer temperatures with the lack of wind and some late day thunderstorm activity. Today and tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms will pop up along and east of the divide and over the mountain areas. Basically for today and Friday, I'd call them garden variety thunderstorms, although there might be one or two strong ones this evening and tonight, and again Friday. Then as we approach and go into the big 3-day weekend, we have this dirty ridge we've been talking about. High pressure coming through, but a couple of small Pacific waves that are going to move through very slowly will bring about some unsettled weather. This is good news and bad news, depending on your perspective. Memorial Day weekend, if you're along and west of the divide, you're going to be warmer. You're going to have some afternoon and evening thunderstorms, but they're going to be kind of easy to work around as long as you plan for them and expect them. If you're along in east of I-25 in Wyoming or Colorado, it's likely going to be cooler, cloudy, and the chances of showers and thunderstorms will be better. Now you say, what's good about that? Well, those areas need rain. So there could be some needed rain falling in some of those areas, but that's going to make for less than ideal weather Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday in those areas. We'll show you that here in a moment. There's that high pressure that's been building over Utah. It's going to extend and come into the interior west today. And these shots are from Monday and Tuesday afternoon and evenings, as showers and some pink and orange skies at sunset were around. Here's another great time lapse of a shower. Now this came through Tuesday. And if you watch really closely, you can see the shower come through, get the pavement wet. Then you see how fast these showers were moving. And that's really how it was for Tuesday and Wednesday. Northwest winds aloft, bringing in very fast-moving, weak showers that came in and out in a hurry. But things are going to change a little bit with winds aloft, instead of being from the northwest, becoming more of a westerly flow here, as you can see. This westerly flow is going to allow these little ripples to come off the Pacific and through this high pressure ridge. So you can see this high pressure ridge is kind of getting pinched. So we're looking at an attempt of the jet stream to kind of undercut the ridge and keep systems going. And that's what we're going to see from today through the weekend. So later this afternoon and evening, if you look at this little ripple right here, this is going to come this way, causing some instability. So showers and thunderstorms along I-25 from Raton Pass up to southeastern Wyoming will develop, and those will continue into the night. So this is between 6 p.m. and midnight, so there could be some evening and overnight thunderstorms in this area here, maybe a couple of strong ones. Then, if you look at the severe thunderstorm risk, you can see the severe weather risk is down here. General garden variety thunderstorms elsewhere. This is for today. Tomorrow and into Saturday. This map I'm showing you is into Saturday. The next Pacific wave comes in. It doesn't look like much. However, it's going to take from Saturday through Monday to go from the Great Basin to the plains. The counterclockwise flow here around the low will bring in instability and some upper level moisture, some instability aloft, and there's going to be some weak upslope developing. This is especially true Sunday into Monday, as there's going to be a little bit of a feed of southeast winds bringing in higher humidity air. It's subtle. It's not terribly deep or impressive, but it's enough in May to get scattered shower and thunderstorm activity going, where we're going to have the concentration of upslope and instability. And that's where it's going to be for Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. So that's Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can see how slow that system is. And it basically resides in a very similar geographic area. So we're going to be looking at thunderstorm activity picking up Friday. So for some of you in Nebraska, Kansas, and northeast Colorado, we have slight risk of severe weather Friday afternoon and evening and early Friday night. keep that in mind. And you can see these are the showers and thunderstorms that will develop by late Friday. Into Saturday, we see the feed of that higher humidity air now along the Colorado Front Range, pushing into eastern and southeastern Wyoming. And you can see there's kind of a tilt and a trend from northwest to southeast where we're going to see showers and thunderstorms. That because of the drawing of that moist air from the southern regions back to the northwest. And with a little bit of daytime heating, you're going to get showers and thunderstorms flare up on Saturday. Could see some severe weather Saturday here, especially where it's going to be a little bit warmer down here as well. Now, if we put it all together from today through Monday, we're getting some pretty good agreement that this particular area right here, basically along and east of I-25, is going to be an area of off and on, not a continuous chance of rain, but basically off and on showers and thunderstorms. This will be especially true Saturday through Monday in that area. So you can see some areas might do pretty good. A lot of these areas, especially the northern areas, are the ones that saw the real significant rain this past weekend and early this past week. But also, notice along the Colorado Front Range, the showers and thunderstorms are a bit more widespread. If you notice west of the divide, yes, there's rain and thunderstorms, but they're a little bit more spotty and isolated, more hit and miss. If we look at the national blend of all the models, you can see there's a consistent message here in the same area. So the model agreement is actually pretty good. And a lot of times, when you get these smaller systems that are a little more subtle, it's actually easier for the models to pick up on things and be a little bit more stable as opposed to stronger systems like we've seen lately. So in that area I just highlighted, your Memorial Day weekend will be less than desirous for outdoor activities, and it is going to be cool. Temperature anomalies on Saturday look like this. Look at that difference, depending on where you are. Saturday, Sunday, and then into Memorial Day Monday. So if you want sun, warmth, and not as many thunderstorms, head west. If you like cloudy, dreary, cooler weather, you're going to see showers and thunderstorms and clouds in these darker green, purple, and blue areas. Basically, in these blue areas here, in these green areas, you're going to see temperatures in the 50s and 60s. So not terribly cold, but certainly cool. Now, as we go out a little bit farther, this is by next Wednesday. We kind of have a similar situation. We still have this high, but it's being pinched, and we still have systems undercutting, coming off the west coast, trying to come on through. So in all likelihood, afternoon and evening thunderstorm activity for a good part of next week will be a good possibility with seasonal temperatures, as the pattern isn't going to change much as we go into the last days of May. Have yourself a great Thursday. We'll have more for you tomorrow.